What's up, nerds? We're back. Normally, I would wait for that song to finish, but I want to play. I'm ready to go. Here we are. Yeah. A little recap. We figured out a lot of these puzzles. Have a decent grasp on shapes now. We also completed my personal vendetta. We went to the door that meant absolutely nothing, but other than being a reminder that I didn't know how to do shapes, and we opened it. So we left off here with this set of puzzles here. I'm not entirely sure where I go, hoping that this illuminates where I need to go next, but we were able to kind of go through all of these platform areas. We learned that this will turn based upon which one I accept, et cetera, et cetera. We have been up there. Yeah. So we're here. We're back. Time to do some puzzles. Okay, so these are slanted, so I can have them in whatever orientation. So I can't put that there. And I can't put that one there. I think the biggest thing that I have to remember is that I have to include the orange, the squares with the shapes in them in the overall shape. But yeah, that's ultimately what we learned last stream, is that I just have to use with no overlaps. So in this case, 4, 7, 11. 11 total squares in area. I just have to have these shapes involved with no overlap and include these, in this case, these 3 squares in the overall shape. So let's see. Could it be this? This? Or? Oh, but I can't block that one out. Here. Oh, that doesn't work either. So if I go here, here, so would that be 1, 2, like that, and then 4, and then like that? Okay, where did this not meet the criteria? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That doesn't work? Oh, I didn't include. Remember when I said, oh, God. Remember when I said the hardest thing to remember is that I actually have to include the shape in the overall shape? Yeah. Perfect timing. Let's see. Work. I don't think there's any way for me to do that though. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this entire square will be, and then like that. Okay, nice. See, and that was one of the other big things that I learned is that you can kind of use the shapes in any position. In this case, I did kind of use each one in their respective areas, except this one. But like, I have to imagine that I'm going to use these not like this isn't going to be an L right here or anything like that. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. So the total area is 10. And they're slanted. So maybe something like... Okay. And I think the main key is that you really can't have any wasted squares. So I think that this setting the L here is going to be a problem. We'll see though. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Right, because the idea was to use the two diagonal ones to connect this and this. But there's no way for me to like close it off, right? Oh. Huh, okay. There was a way to close it off. Let's see. Can I close that one out? So if I get... Wait, no. Yeah, that's not going to work. It can't be that L there. 6. Here and here? Can I close that out? So... No, I can't go there. So this next idea was this 6, here, and here, but I can't cross there, so that doesn't work. Okay, maybe the 6. Here. Here? Wait, that's not the right shape, is it? Oh yeah, it is. Here. And then here. So if we go here... And then I can't cross there. It's almost like they planned this. Okay, what about... Here... Here... Here? Here... Here... And here. So if we go like this... No? Here. Oh, wait. What did I just do? Yeah, so there. Why doesn't this work? Oh, this one has to be straight up. Oh, okay. This can't be an L that way. And it could be this way. And then that would encompass those. Straight up and down. Like this almost works. But there's no way for me to include the straight 6 box. Like this would be a solution, but I can't get to the end. Can I move it over one? 6, like here? Okay. I can't do that. So I think this has to be the 6. And then... let's see. Okay. Can I... let's see. What does that make? That makes a 4x2. This doesn't work. So to have to figure out some way... yeah, we already figured out that that doesn't work. Can we make a 4x2 horizontally? Cool. We did it. This makes a 3x2. Can we go like that? 3x2 and then the 1. Is that possible? Here, 3x2. 1, 3x2. One, 3x2. See, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 3, 5, plus 6, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12. This says that I can rotate it. Why doesn't this work? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Maybe I'm misinterpreting how the left and right ones work. Because in my mind, that could make a 3x2, right? So it would make the middle section. The L is in the bottom left. Oh, I'm not including... See, this is, again, this is legitimately... making a quick note to myself. Okay. So, how do we do this then? I have a feeling that I'm going to have to use these vertically or horizontally to get the reach, because like ultimately, like with this solution or partial solution, like I'm just wasting so many squares. Let's see, what shape does that make? I need to draw this. So if I rotate one of those squares, get a pretty interesting shape. Does it do anything for me though? One here. Here, does that work? So you go here, one here. Yeah, there's no way to like... There's no way to include that, so I don't think that's right. I can make a 5-die. I could... Oh, if I use this with one of those, that makes a T. Right, so like that essentially. Can I... Like, I don't think there's really a way that I can draw these shapes. Like, I think I have to use them in coordination with each other. Like, can I make a... Because there's no way to make like a... Like, there's no way, if we were to flip this around, like, there's no way to make a 5, right? Like, without including other squares. Can I even make a... Can I make that shape without including this middle one? No. So these have to combine in a way that makes like a solid shape. Okay, so what if we did here, here, here. Oh, that would make a straight line. And here, here. So that'd be 4 and then 1 on the other side. So here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then the 1 single here. So 1, 2, and then on the third. So I'm blocked there. And I can't do it this way because I'd have to cut it off here to make the correct L shape. Unless I went 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yep, I'm blocked. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it would look like this, essentially. If I could go left right there, that'd be a valid solution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so that would have worked if I could move up just a little bit and go left. But I can't do that. Okay, what if I did that? That. No. What other shapes can I make? Oh, what if I did them both on the same side? Here, here, here. Here, here, here. That gives me a 4. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then these 2 and that one. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, so it would look like this, but I can't do that without locking myself. Okay. And that's the same problem. I'm close though, I think. Oh, what if I turned this? So it's like that. Does that do anything for me? Not really, huh? Okay. What if I did these two to go like this? Use the L to get two of those shapes into it. But that would still leave me one short. Okay, what if I did that? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and then here. Yeah, no, that doesn't work either. Here, no. Oh, two. There. Okay, so what if we did something like this? Yeah, that's still... Oh, and then I didn't even include the bottom one. This is definitely the closest I've been. Is there a way that I can manipulate this to seed? Okay, what about, can I do something with this? Use the single on the left side. And then... yeah, that doesn't do anything. What about this? I don't know why I'm so drawn to this shape, but I want to use it. Let's see. No, I don't think so. I think using this in the middle is not going to work out for me. Let's see, what does that shape look like? 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Okay. So if we have this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use that. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that would be 1, 2. 3, 4. Could I go up to, on the third one, go up, come here. Yeah, same thing. Oh, and this is just wrong. But it's irrelevant because that won't work. Dang it. Okay. What if I stack them on top of each other? I think that's too many wasted spaces. Yeah, same thing with this too, right? Like, I essentially need to end. One, two, three. Three, 4. That doesn't even work. Is there ever anything like this? No, because then I'd have to use these two squares, and that's going to be a waste. Okay. What am I missing here? Let's see. Is it ever going to be something like this? No, this is going to face the same problems. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, then I can't incorporate left and right in there. Yeah, that's one short, right? 5, 11, 12, 6, 12. Can I shift this over one? No, because then I can't. Then the left one won't be incorporated in there. Yeah, that's not going to work. Three, four, five, 5, 9, 10. Yeah, that's also not going to work. This seems like this would be the simplest thing, right? Like you get 2 of the shapes using the L. It seems the most straightforward, but maybe it's not the right way to approach it. Miss Katie Cat. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the follow. And raid. Wow. Holy. Let's go. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. You can see me struggle with some shapes. Miss Katie Cat. Thank you. Thank you. Last Skittle. Thank you. Welcome. Oh, I got that so backwards. But all right, Last Skittle, thank you for the raid. Wait, did both? No, you guys got me all overwhelmed and stuff. Thank you for everybody. Thank you. I am currently struggling with shapes. Well, welcome. Yeah, first time player. Trying to figure it out. We just came to this shapy island for the first time, trying to progress my way through it. There was a a door with these shapes that I had a personal vendetta against because it was giving me a lot of trouble. Came here to fully immerse myself in these to hopefully learn the rules. So far, this has been the one that's kind of gotten me the most. But I'm glad to hear that I'm not the only one. You've been melting all night. Well, I just started, so hopefully I'm not melty yet. Let's see. And it's unfortunate because I can't ask where you are or what you're struggling with because there's a good chance that I haven't encountered that yet, and I don't want to know the answer. But I hope you were able to conquer at least one thing you were struggling with in tonight's stream. Let's see. Okay. So we have it here. Can we... Yeah, see, that's going to leave one out. Ugh. I think I need to move away from making a 2x3 with these two things. I think that's like actually giving me mental block right now. Oh, good. You can relive the pain. Let's see. It's so funny too because there's so many times where like these ones took me a little bit, but there's some that like just click and you get through them and you're feeling good and you're on a roll, and then you come across one that you just like are stuck on. Typically I would just only hang out here for like a few minutes. If I didn't get it, then I'd move on. But with this one, like this is the last one of the sequence. It'll move me on to the next ones. Like I want to figure this out. Is it ever... And then like... I don't know how to show this. It also has my checklist on it, but let's see. I'm like trying to draw the different orientations of the two pieces together to see if I can have like a better mental representation of them, or actually like a physical representation of them. Yeah. Let's see. Is there another way that I can do this? And then I'm also just like trying stuff. That's not going to work. That blocks me. Can that work? I don't think this can work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I... Can I draw this one to the left and then one to the right? Would that work? Oh no, I can't do this. Dang it. Oh, so close. That sounds difficult. I actually, when I was trying to solve these the other night, because I got stuck on it, took a couple days away, and the entire couple of days that I was gone from the game, I was like trying to mentally picture the grid and the shapes that I needed to use all in my head while I wasn't in game, and try to come back to it with like fresh ideas. And as soon as I started drawing lines, I was like, oh, 90% of the things that I thought of just didn't work because I kind of wasn't mentally picturing things correctly, or like didn't really represent the lines correctly. It was a mess. Oh wait, okay. Oh, no, I can't do this. Wait, what was I thinking? Oh, I see. Like this. And then 1, 2. Yeah, I'm blocked there. Shoot. Is it ever using the L there? Could I? No, because I would block myself. Because in order to draw that L, I would have to go here. Oh? Maybe. Yeah, I just started doing that today, actually. Just like drawing one of the shapes, like even though I know I'm not going to commit to this exact one, just to see if I could position the other stuff somewhat more visually, or like if I combined these two, having something like this on the map just kind of helps me, you know, finagle some more stuff together. Now I just want to do this so badly since you came here. I gotta reward the raid, you know. Can't be that. Could it be this? Yeah, this is the same problem. Even if I go here. Right, like, I can't do that. And I'm completely forgetting what I'm trying to do right now, because that was the negative space was the one that was capturing all the squares. Okay. Oh, that's close too. Yeah. Wait, no, it's not. It would need to be something like this. You're stronger than I if you can walk away. I think the only time that I've walked away is because I got too tired. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's close. Oh, that also just doesn't work. It would need to be like this. Yeah, I've found a handful of times where I have a valid solution, but like I trap myself, right? Let's see. What other ways can I combine these together? So I can make a 2x3. I can make... I draw here. And then... here. Doesn't really do me much. Here. That's the same shape. Okay. We got this. Could it ever... 1, 2... on the left. 3, 4. Yeah, not quite. Because it'd be something like this. What about... Oh, yeah, that makes this shape. So, yeah, I'm ultimately just trying to figure out different ways to manipulate these two together. And that might be the wrong thing. Because I guess I could just add it to this. So, in theory, this would become like that. But that still doesn't really help me. These two could combine to create a T, so we could do something like this. Sorry. Something like this. But that also doesn't really help me. And then looking at the shapes that these two could create, you can do something like this. Or vice versa. Right? And then you can make a couple other really funky shapes, but they don't really do much for me. I do think that based upon how much I need to traverse the grid in order to incorporate all of the squares that contain all of the grid squares that contain a shape. This seems like the most likely one to use just because it covers the most distance and it offers me the ability to maybe capture one of these within the one of these little side squares. One, two, that goes that way. And then we can't do that. And then we can't go across like that either. One, two, that goes up. Yeah. One goes up, this one comes down. Yeah, okay. What is... Let's see. Does that really do anything for me? Not really, huh? If I could fit that L in the bottom portion, we'd be fine, because then I could use the single square to capture the top portion. But that's also the problem too, is, you know, even if I were to able to fit the L in the bottom and use this, like, we've trapped ourselves. So I think we have to include this shape somehow by like something along the lines of like this, right? So we have like an out somehow. Yeah, and then this doesn't work. That's also just like not a valid shape. That's the valid shape. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, this was one of the ones that like worked, but it doesn't work. And then using that same shape, like something like this, we could use the L, right? We're like here, but we're 2 squares away. Four, five, six. 1, 2. And then we could make a 3x2, but then we screw ourselves unless we can use... Can we use a single square to get us out of this? I don't think so. Does that give us anything? Oh? Oh, wait, no. Wait. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we can't do that. You do. God, I want to get this one so bad. Let's see. Can we do something like this? Almost. Oh? Wait. Brain is working. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. Oh, shoot. Crap. I was thinking, like, with this shape here, I could go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, but that leaves that out. But that's something. I think. Maybe not. Okay, what about this? 1, 2, 3. Nope, that's not going to work. How can I better use this? 2, 3. Oops. Yeah, that's not going to work. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 1. Does that do anything for me, though? Yeah, like, that technically works, but there's no way for me to do that. So part of me wonders if there's a way to... What else can I do? Using this one, I can get 4, 5. So, second one, and third one. That doesn't really do much for me because I can't capture 2 with just the L. Is there another shape that I'm missing? Creating those 2. Maybe I don't need to create a shape between these 2. I do like this idea. Of... 2, 3. Hmm. 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not a thing. And I'm blocked. Right, like you have to use the shape so efficiently because I only have 3, 6, 11, 12. I only have 12 squares. So if I were to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I really only have 3 squares to ultimately mess with, or 3 tiles to mess with in addition. Because like if you drew the simplest shape that connects all 4 of these, right? Like this. That's 9 squares. And the total area that it needs to be is 12. Okay. 1, 2. Three, 4. Yeah, that's not going to work. Could it ever be starting from the top? No. Because as soon as I do this, like I'm essentially committing to including all of these squares as well. Sorry, all of these squares. Which I guess isn't the end of the world. Let's try it. Right, so like this is, because then I'd have to include these bottom 2 squares. And in a situation of trying to be as efficient as possible, using 2 of my 3 allocated tiles doesn't seem great. But we can try. One, 2. Six, 7. Because like, right, like that. That's not a thing. Could it ever be 6 here, L here, 1 single? 6 there, L here, 6 single. Hey! Let's go. All right. Well, took me longer than I wanted to, and I spent way too much time on this single puzzle, but here we are. We did it. We figured it out. On to the next. Oh god, they're introducing something else. My gut feeling says that this is a negative. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay. Maybe it is a negative? Yeah. Okay. So this is going to be 2. My guess is that I have to include this in the final shape, which we can test here. Yeah, okay. Does this apply to all of them? Or is it just total? Oh, right. So is it going to be this? Yeah, all right. Oh, right. So I need to essentially do this. But minus 1 square? Yeah. All right. We got there. Okay. And now we follow the lines. I need to go towards... I need blue and black. So... That's not right. Wait, how did I do this? So if I want to go that way. Let me just draw through this real quick. You know what? We're just going to go like this. I'm going to cheese the system. Oh, I can't cheese the system. Okay. Right. Oh, wait. That's going to put me... Yeah, this works. Okay. It's chill. Back to waiting. Well, how's everybody doing? How's everything going? Anybody watch the World Cup games today? I had a blast watching them. Let's see. Yeah, we just cheese it. Okay. Where did this blue... Okay. We come down here. Did I do this? Why does this look like a... That looks like an environmental puzzle. If I've ever seen one. Okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I can't do that. Ah, I see, I see. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't do that either. So this has to be the 3. Right? But that doesn't work because you can't overlap. Oh. Ah! One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So I'm missing 2. One, 2. Oops. Okay. Oh, it could be 3 by 3 or 3, 2 3s, right? So we could go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay. It's gonna be 3. So start with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so, oh, that doesn't work. One, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, like that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, so it's 8 squares total. That needs to combine all 3 of these. Is it ever a straight line here? A straight line here? And then those 2? Cool. Okay. So I can remove 2 squares. What does this look like? Oh, but then that's not in the overall shape, right? Oh, that's tricky. Because, like, if I were to just draw that shape as it is, right? Like, those aren't part of an overall shape. So I have to somehow figure out how to make, by removing 2, make this into a complete shape, I think. So if I remove that one and put that here, and then remove this one. So remove the corner. So that looks like this. Hey, there we go. I don't remember doing this. I don't know if I should. Right? I'm not crazy. This looks like it should be a environmental puzzle, right? Like the way that this red block is positioned. Maybe I need to move that. Where is that coming from? Oh, it's right here. All right, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, where do I go now? I think one of these put up. Onto the red? Yes. Okay. Is that just... Why are all these lit up already? So I'm minusing 4, so I can only have 3? How does that make sense? Yeah, that's not right. Wait. So I have a total area of 7. And I'm subtracting 4. So I only have 3 squares to work with. And there's no way to... There's no way to connect those two shapes into a single, or those two tiles into a single shape with only 3 squares. Unless this doesn't mean what I think it means. Like, does this mean that I can... I think I'm misunderstanding the rules here. Because in theory, this is I made a 3 square shape. And this is saying 2 minus 2, and somehow this works. That also works? Okay. Okay. I think I'm understanding these rules now. Okay. So, like, Occam's Razor says that there's the equal amount of negatives as there are positives. So this could be 0. But you can't draw a straight line to the finish, so you're going to have to incorporate one or some of these, right? And if that's the case... Yeah, okay. Ooh, we got a door. Okay. Am I supposed to be able to access you? Okay. Okay. Oh, I think this is the first time that we're starting in the middle instead of at a... What are these called? Like indexes, right? I don't know if that's the right word. Oh, interesting. How is this gonna work? Okay, like that. Do I go down here now? Nope. Oh, I see. So I have to include that in the shape. So I want to be able to drop this one down. So I need to get... Oh, wait. This one has... This is the square that I need to drop down. So how does that work? Oh, I guess I could do the middle two. So something like this. And then I'll be able to access this, right? Oh, but then I'm seeing through stuff. Okay. Okay. And then we do... Right. And then we do... Like that. And then we do... We want middle, bottom, right? So like that. Cool. You know, I actually like that one. I like that one a decent amount. I'm okay with that. Let's go. I wonder how many of these there are. I'm guessing there's one per area, which is, that means I have quite a ways to go. My God, where is it shooting? Okay, up there. Like all the other ones. Cool. I think the only thing I'm kind of salty about is if I'm going to have to do puzzles to like get out of here. I guess in the grand scheme of things, I can just... go like this, but... oh yeah, right. There's also that potential environmental puzzle. Right, so does this one. Can I come back over here if I don't have that puzzle figured out? I think I can. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to do this again. All right, I need to do this for science. I thought maybe I had to go from the other side, but my guess is that I need to somehow move this. So this is in frame. Oh, but I guess I would get like sparks if I could. Wait, there's a crocodile? What is this? Like, what? Where it's red water in one of the windows. Okay. Oh! Look at that. Yeah, that kind of stuff I'm okay with. Pointing, having people point out. Nothing mechanically, nothing like game altering, but something cute. Yeah, I'm all for that. Oh, except this is just sad. I'm assuming that it's dead. My little crocky boy. Oh. Oh. Why is the water red? Oh no. Is the water red because of his blood? No, I'm kidding. Okay. Oh yeah. So back to this whole thing. If it were a potential environmental puzzle, like this would usually spark up, right? So like, even if it wasn't like active, I could make it spark in some way to like reveal. So I'm just gonna get out of here. Let's make sure that I hit everything and did all the puzzles. Did that. I don't know if, did I go down here? Does this, oh yeah, this is just a shortcut back to the entrance. Or quote unquote shortcut. A way that you can go without having to solve puzzles to leave. I think that is everything. I'm going to do one more quick loop just to make sure that I hit all of the things. This game's got me tripping. As soon as I see something like slightly round, I'm like, environmental puzzle. Okay. Did I go this way? I don't. What? What? It's a green room, but I'm. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much more in this area. What is happening? Oh my god. Wow. So each area has that many environmental puzzles? Holy. Because I feel like I did a handful already and it was just one of the totems. Man, this map is huge. Okay. I think this is just going to take me back to where I was. Yeah. I'm going to take a quick look down here, see what's going down. Does this work? Oh, now it's a yellow room. And a red room. What are these weird looking things? Why does it look like they're painted on? Okay. Something like this. Not quite. Why are they drawn so weirdly, though? Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay. Nope. Okay. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. That's not going to work either. Huh. Oh, I was holding spacebar. Right, because as soon as I do that... Ah! Is it ever something like... Nope. Can't do that. Nope. That doesn't work. This won't work. There we go. Okay. Cool. Oh boy. Don't like that. That doesn't work. The snake, hello. Welcome back. Good. We've at least at this point, I think I finished Shape Island. We unlocked the first, or the yellow box that shoots the laser at the hilltop, and did all the shape themed puzzles. We ran to the back of that section I got here from, I'm going to keep calling it Shape Island, but we got here from Shape Island, and now I am fully distracted because I found this little area. Is this ever... Yeah, that's not going to work. We can't do that. We can't do that. We definitely can't do that. I can already tell that these ones are going to give me a lot of problems. Right, like these need to be cornered off to themselves. So, so whatever path that I take has to lead me to this point right here so I can actually win. But that also inherently makes it that way that inherently groups blue with aqua at least. So is it possible that this is teaching me a new rule? Right, because there's no way that I can group this green with the other greens, because in order to get this one, I'd have to go here or here or here. Like, is there ever a possibility that these are negatives? They cancel things out? I guess I could, in theory, isolate this, but if I isolate this green one, then there's no way for me to isolate this top right one. Did I learn a rule about this? No. Right, so these are all telling me that I need to keep light colors together. Something upstairs? Nope. Okay. Wow. Oh, I see. Do I have to do it this way? So I have to peer through a different lens, figure out the puzzle, and then do it when I'm over there. That's... yeah, all right. Is it ever a situation where I'm going to need to... oh my god, okay. I should have known. Oh god. Is it ever going to make me look through both of them? Okay. Let's see. Is that it? Okay. Yeah, I thought so. All right. Okay, let's see. There, so I can go here, here, here. Okay. Like this. Yeah, okay. We did it. Nice. Ooh, okay. Like, my guess is that they're introducing this mechanic right now because they're going to use it again. But if this is the only time that you use this, that's kind of annoying. but also these sneaky sneaks probably put something out here. Maybe not. Oh god, there's probably going to be a cloud environmental puzzle, isn't there? Okay. Okay. All right. Looks like I can get an elevator or something. Let's go down first. I mean, is that really it? Is it just going to take me up one? Oh, okay. Well, let's go see if there's anything underneath that. Sure doesn't look like it. Can I go up one more? I sure can. Do I have to like memorize these colors? So we got red. Purple. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, all right. Blue. Ah, one's broken. All right, so this is a previously unexplored area. Or floor, unobtainable floor. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Is this a situation where I need to be able to interpret what should happen if green were on these things? Because that's... Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm supposed to pay attention to the color of these, what looks like bell peppers. They're probably supposed to be the same color through each floor. And based upon what color they're in, you're supposed to see what color they change to and then apply it to this. Or is that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or is this supposed to be a representation of the grid itself? Do these ever change colors? The thing is, though, I don't know how to go back down. Because I don't remember the previous solutions. So I think I'm kind of stuck here until I figure out what I'm supposed to do. Maybe if I just do this, it goes all the way back down to the bottom. All right, well, this is going all the way back down to the bottom. I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to go refill my water, and I will be RB. Okay. Oh. Okay. Unfortunate timing because it's trying to make me do an ad. Ugh. You know what? I'm going to force the ad now and then take a quick, an extended break and then hop back into it. So, yeah. Thanks, Twitch. All right, I'll be back. I won't do anything. Promise. Yeah, that was pretty amazing timing. I still haven't gotten used to paying attention to when those are going to fire off. And it's such a weird thing to try to have to manage. I mean, if it were up to me right now, I would just turn all of them off because it's not like they're worth it. But it doesn't, at least from my knowledge, it doesn't look like there's a way for me to actually just absolutely turn them off. So yeah, all right, we're back. We're not going to talk about that. Okay, so I think this is a puzzle of identifying patterns in, maybe not this, but identifying patterns in which or in how these change colors. So let's take a screenshot of this. And those are flowers. These are flowers. But there's no real discernible differences. At least between those two floors. Like, I don't know what these... Like, I don't know how to compare floor by floor. So maybe it is purely just how the panel itself changes. Right, so these two changed. All right, bear with me. I'm going back down to the bottom. I'm going to get a screenshot of the bottom floor. we're just gonna take a screenshot of this too, just for prosperity. And we're gonna take a screenshot of this. Bottom floor. Great. Okay. Does anything else change on here? Doesn't look like it. So those two change. I already have a screenshot of this. We'll snap a screenshot of this. Okay. And now I'm just watching to see what changes. So these two changed. These two. I guess we take a screenshot of this. I don't know. Okay, and we take a screenshot of this. Okay, so these two changed. And now we have bell peppers instead of starting plants. Can I just go up this? Oh, I can't go up the stairs here. Okay, so this is all busted. But it doesn't really look like there's another floor above that. Oh, there's more up there. I see. Okay, now it's time for unfun viewing pleasures because I'm gonna look at my screenshots. And let's create. Okay. I really need to create a separate window. And I'm going to make a note of that. A separate window in OBS to show the screenshots, so that way I can at least like give some sort of visual representation of what I'm looking at and like how I'm trying to read through it and such. But okay, so we have that. We have that. I took these screenshots weird. Let's see if we can just go like this. All right. I am putting these. Oh man, did I miss a screenshot? Shoot. All right. I'm trying to stack these on my second monitor so that way I can. Okay, so that's the same one, unfortunately. Okay. Those two changed. And then from there to here, these two changed. We went from white and black to white and black. You have yellow and blue. So in red, let's see. So we have 2 greens, 2 yellows, a black, and a blue. Are we on a grid? Like now I'm thinking like, are these positioned in a way that says on this board that is 5x4, are these supposed to be the colors that it'll change to? One, two, three, 4. 3, 4, 5. So if this is 5 and that's by 4. Okay. Okay, so I think this one represents top left. This one, top middle. That one, top right. Okay, I'm gonna make a grid real quick. And it should be 5x4. 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I did not draw this grid very well. Okay, so this is going to be blue. This is going to be yellow, green. And then that's going to be yellow. This is going to be black. And this is going to be green. Is that... Oh, wait. Where? Oh. But if we were to make this a grid, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these don't exist on the map or on the grid. Unless I'm viewing it wrong, but... Well, I guess let's still try. And all the other ones go unchanged. What would the reverse be? 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Unless this is blue, yellow, green. Yellow, green. Okay, so let's try that, I guess. So green, yellow, blue, yellow, green. So we haven't had any like appear or disappear, right? Like it has only been changing of color, so it had to exist beforehand. So is it like yellow? Yeah, there's no way that this works. Hmm. There's no real like. This is a 4x4, which doesn't match this. Okay, another grid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's try black, green, yellow, green. What does that look like? So this would be yellow. This would be yellow. This and these two would be yellow. This would be black. Yeah, there's no way that I can make that work. What did the previous floor look like? It was 1, 2, 3. Nope, not that one. Right, because this is... That's cut off. So we need to figure out how to bypass this and hit this one. It doesn't look like there's any discernible pattern in... Like, this is the first time that these colors that you're, like, isolating turn into roughly the color that you're trying to go to, right? Like, yellow and blue make green, and we're trying to go to green. Wow. I have to imagine that it has to do with these. Like, this is way too blue to not be a part of it. Oh, wait. And then the other thought that I'm having now is I actually only have one green and 3 yellows. Or forest and neon. But if these are supposed to be potentially projecting light, are these actually white? And they just look green? We can fairly confidently say that this one, and this one are the same. This is completely different. This is completely different. And this is completely different. So does that change anything if those are white? Three. Okay, so if that were the case, then it'd be blue. Those would stay white. Ah, no. Dang, that's a brutal. This is a brutal puzzle if you literally just have to watch this. Okay, what if this was blue? Yellow, yellow. White, white. All right, I'm only going to spend a couple more minutes on this and then potentially just move on because yeah, I don't know. This is what gives me that. And apparently if you get it wrong, you go down to the bottom floor, which is crazy town. My second thought was like, is there a way that I can stand to see it change colors? But it doesn't really look like it, huh? Oh. Okay, so if I follow this map correctly, it's blue. Which I think already just kind of like screws me. Right? Like there's no way to put these three together. Blue. Yellow. Those are still white. Those are still white. Yellow. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's green, yellow, blue. Yellow, black. So that still stays. Yeah, that makes it even more impossible. Yellow. Yellow. Right, because I would have to keep this in here to get the blue. Blue. Yellow. Unless that's white. White, white, white. I already tried that, right? Let's shift perspective. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is green, white, blue, white, white. Is that any better? So that's green. That's white. It's white. So blue would need to be there. Right. It's green. Those are white. Okay. That's interesting, the snake. Good to know. BitQ, my idea is that these plants, these peppers, represent a position in the grid in which the dot will change to this color, and that is going to be the solution. And that's what I was trying to work through and try out. So for instance, if this is the top left of the grid, because we can, if you kind of like, these are evenly spaced, and you could think that this is x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. And then there's definitely some mental leaps here. And then this is y1, y2, y3, y4. Just kind of like based upon how they're evenly spaced through this area. And then just trying to apply some rules. So the top left square would be blue. The top middle would be either yellow or white. One thought process was that this is reflecting the light from above, and so this is actually white, even though it appears to be like this yellowy, neon, greeny kind of color. And so I was ultimately just trying to work out to see if that's even possible, to see if this is like the real clue. The secondary thought, which I didn't really find useful at all, was seeing if there's any patterns that developed as I changed floors. So like, okay, sorry. The basis of what I'm trying to do right now is if there's a way to bypass this floor, right? So like on this floor, it tells me what the solution is for the next floor to get to the next floor. So this one, or so like if I solve this puzzle, it hits up this broken jank one. So I was wondering if it gave me enough clues in here or on previous floors to essentially do the solution that activated this one. And so I was trying to work through as if this was my main clue. As if this was the proposed solution or the combination or pattern that would activate this and take me to floor 5 instead of floor 4. I'm gonna wait for this ad break before I talk anymore. Oh, nice. But yeah, so I was just seeing, so I have a whole bunch of grids. Quick note. Yeah. So I have a whole bunch of grids of how those different pepper colors would, like transpose onto a 5x4 grid, assuming that's what they're trying to do here, right? Like making an assumption to see if this is even a plausible Oh, all right, welcome back, the snake. Ultimately, what I was just trying to say is that like I have all these grids to see in the assumption that these are my main clue, right? And if that again, mental leaps were taken, but just wanted to see if it was a plausible situation. Yeah, you got it, Big Q. So yeah, just trying to see if there are valid solutions within this 5x4 grid using what's shown in here, shown to me in here. The only other like weird thing that maybe means that this isn't right is that this one and this one, again, assuming this is a 5x4 grid, this one and this one don't exist on. I appreciate even the temptation. They don't even exist on here, and thus far, we have not seen any dots created. They have only changed. So it's a lot of really loose rules that I'm trying to adhere to see if I can change these colors in a way that gives me a potential valid solution based upon the layout of this room is kind of what I'm going with. But it doesn't look like that's the case. So I'm guessing I'm just not on the right track. The other thing that I mentioned earlier was that this one, and this one appear to all be the same plant color, etc. This one, and this one all appear to be different from all of each other. So like these three are unique. These three are the same. But it's also really interesting because like these do reflect light in a way. Like you can see a tint of blue. But yeah. So yeah, just trying to like theory craft what I'm supposed to be learning from this room. And so far it's not going well. Yeah, because there's like no matter which way I view, no matter which way I view how I'm assuming this layout is, there's no valid solution. So I don't think that's I don't think it's right. Is that potentially a thing? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. Because like this whole section has been about changing colors and like viewing it in a way See, that's also the frustrating thing too, is like you can tell that by the floor standards, this is 2 more squares, which would make a 5x4 grid. So there's so many little things that make me think that I'm on the right track, but then everything that I have tried thus far is just wrong. But I want to figure this out. And it looks like it kind of looks like there's another floor. Or I guess we know that there's another floor here. But it looks like it stops there. Would it ever be the opposite? No, I can't do the opposite, right? Yeah, this is the same outcome. Let's see. What happened between floor 1 and 2? So those switched. So would it ever be that these switch? So it'd be... White. So those would be yellows. Those two switched. This would be yellows. Those would be blues. But then this one would be white. Yellow. Damn. I thought maybe it reversed or like mirrored. So these were yellows, these were white, this remained blue. All right, I'm going to take one more look to see how these change through the floors, and then that's going to be my last stand with this area. Okay, so one thing to note. Why did this not? Oh, I see. Okay. So one thing to note is that when we started, this was blue, this was red. We get to blue. Blue cancels out blue, turns to white. Red turns to purple or black, depending on how you want to look at it. So then we go back to a lighter blue. All right, sorry, one more time. I'm gonna go back down to the bottom. Oh, I think I see. I think I see it. I think I see it. Okay. So, since this is emanating red, we know that this is blue, and up until this point, we know this is red because it's turning into white. So I have this screenshot. That's floor 1. Okay. And now we are in between red and blue. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, other than maybe it's canceling stuffs out. So this is showing us neutral, or like their true colors, I guess. Okay, then we go into like a pink. Oh, I don't think this has anything to do with it. But now we go into a blue hue, and we see that this is canceled out, and this is now a purpley black. Now we move into the green. Okay. So now we are in between blue and green. Which means that these are the true colors. So if we move to green, green will change to white. Green will change to white. And blue will... Hey. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I might have needed to go down there, but oh my god. Okay. And so now we need to figure this out. The floor previous was green. So you would expect these to be neutral colors, or their real colors. But I don't think there's a valid solution in this. Right? Because as soon as I do that... So maybe there is something to do with these colors. Oh god. That was a sneaky one. Okay. So now we will be sitting between green and whatever color's above me. Which I have no real indication of what that would be. So if it is yellow, then yellow will turn to white. It is yellow. Unless, is there a solution in this? It's kind of crappy that every time you get it wrong, you just have to hold that. Let's go. Do I mind you showing me something which isn't something you saw, but doesn't spoil anything you haven't already done? Yeah, that one was interesting. I think I need more clarification before I accept this. Is there another way that you can ask that? How do I get down? Oh, I guess I can just fail it. Oh no. Like, the snake, are you saying that there was like something that I missed that would have helped with this particular puzzle? Is that what you're asking? Like, there's something that I could have seen to make something easier, essentially? Oh, yeah. Sure. Yeah, I'm down. Where do I go? Back down to the bottom. You got it. Wait, so like you're saying if I do this now, so you're saying that I can just keep doing it this way and it'll slowly get faster? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Does it make... Does it make going up faster too? Interesting. That's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I'm here. Back here. Oh, that's like... That's literally the answer. There's no shot. Like... Yeah, I have to imagine that that's... I guess it could be intentional, but like there's no reasoning behind me finishing this, going here, doing these ones, walking through to the elevator and think, oh, you know what? I guess maybe like it is. If you are paying attention enough, I guess you could recognize that they are in the exact same pattern. But like that's a stretch. That's a pretty big stretch. Like, just because they are in the exact same layout doesn't necessarily mean, like, you should try this. Plus, like, yeah, no one's going to be paying attention to that. And even if you are paying attention to it, I'm sure that there are a handful of people that saw this exact grid, saw this layout, did this puzzle, went there and they said, huh, it's in the same layout. And then they didn't try this. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, bonus hint, like maybe. I don't know. That's a stretch. Because like I mean, it would make sense if these were all 5x4s and they were changing colors, and then this one happened. Like it wasn't even the same pattern. It was just like 5x4s changing colors to show you things are happening, and then it did this, right? Like then that would be maybe more of a clue. But since it is literally 3x3, 4x4, 4x4, 5x4, like that, I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I'll agree with that. Okay, we did that. Oh. I can call my boat. Oh, it just straight up appears, like it doesn't sail to me. Okay, where am I? Does it tell me where I am? Oh. I'm right there. Yeah, no, that was fun. Yeah, that was definitely feel free to shout out more situations like that. Like post me completing an area, there was something that is like Easter eggy or you know, like an obvious hint that I missed that would have made something easier or more or like, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm down for that. That's cool. I appreciate it. Thank you. So I did that. Oh. Okay. Okay. So we have a boat launch. I am slightly confused on how this map is laid out. I didn't know John Cena was in this game, but okay. I need to get a... snare drum hi-hat sound clip to play every time I make a bad joke. Okay, so this is... I'm just retracing my steps to make sure that I have a grasp on where I am. Okay, so this is where I did that. Cool. I could go down, or I can go up here. Okay. More than likely, this is where I'll end it, but I want to end it in front of the next place that I want to do, I guess. Okay, so I'm back to... This should be the town. Yeah. You know, I'm going to take a quick look to see if there's any of these that I can more likely do. I could in theory do that. I haven't learned the stars thing yet. Okay. That's fine. I would like to learn what this is all about. There's no real, like, pattern or anything. I wonder if the color of the grid itself is a clue, and maybe I'll learn that. Oh, I don't know the star thing, so I might be able to do that one, but there should be a shape one over here, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that can't be done. Yeah. That doesn't work. Okay. Okay. Would it ever be something like this? Nope. No. This is the same thing. So it's probably going to be something like a cross. what if it was... No, it can't be anything like that. What if... Yeah, as soon as I add another line, like, I can't pick up all of the stuff. So I need to add it in a way that's like this. Yeah. Can I pivot this somewhere? Okay. Can't do anything like that, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Does that work? Nice. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's not gonna work. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's also not gonna work. You essentially need to have this be like as straight of a line as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Right, like I can't do that. Wait, yeah, I can't do that. Right, because it would be like that. I would like to finish this if I can. Could we ever do something like this? No. We can't do that. I don't think. Yeah, then we're not picking that one up. It can't be back to back, so we can't make something like this. Could it ever be something? What does that look like? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Like the 3 side can't connect to the 2 side. The 3 sides can't connect to the 3 sides. So I have to connect this in a way that is a 2 to 1 or a 2 to 3 or a 2 to 2. The other stipulation is that all of the 2 to 2s don't really work. I guess that works, but that doesn't really do much for me. And that's also not valid. It would be this. Let's see. It can't be that. They can't really like create any blocks. Like I have to try to keep this as much of a string as possible. So it makes me think that one, two, three, four. Like, could I do something? Yeah, that's just not going to work. And I don't think I can use negative space like this. I mean, this wouldn't work anyways, but I guess if I could close that off, that would work. Would it ever be... Like, this also doesn't work, but let's draw it out real quick. Yeah, okay. Would it ever be anything like that? No. It makes me think that I'm gonna have to like go along the outer edge or something. Right, like as soon as I create like a block like that, then I can't do it. So it has to be something that, you know, something maybe like something like, so that's there, that's there. Like, is this ever... I don't think that's ever going to work. And I can't go this way. Is it ever... Yeah, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Yeah, that's not going to work. There's no way I can draw that, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah. Because then I would miss that square. But I was thinking of something like... all right, but I can't close that. There's no way to draw the shape without closing myself off. And I'm also just like not including that one. It can't be that. Well, that was just wrong anyways. ever back to back. Yeah, that's not gonna work. How did I do that? Oh, I came from... What did that look like? Yeah, that's not right. And there's no way that I can draw these as like separate entities. Like that just doesn't work, but like there's no way to do it that way, right? Okay. It is late. I'm gonna end it here. Cool. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I really wish this game had like ambient music and things. I'm gonna make sure that I don't like have that turned off. I just realized how quiet that was while I was like locking in. But thank you. Glad we finished Shape Island, or at least what I think we finished Shaped Island. What did we learn here today? We learned that I am not colorblind, because I feel like those puzzles would have been pretty difficult to do if you were colorblind. I knew that I wasn't colorblind before, but this was validation. And we learned that the devs may be a bit trolly, which seems pretty standard. But cool, yeah. We will be back tomorrow. I think I'm going to change up my schedule and do 9 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesdays as well, and just keep it consistent between Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But check the schedule. I'll update that tomorrow morning. But plan on tomorrow at 9 p.m. and we'll keep going with some Witness. Thanks for tuning in, and hope to see you all again soon.